Tyler here with Sparkle with Tyler, and today I'm here to do another unboxing with you. You'll see today here we have Jack and Sally, which is a licensed kit by Disney and Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it came out around October 9th, 2024. This kit is 22 inches by 25. For the centimeter folks, that's about 55.6 by 63.8 centimeters. This is a round kit, and because it's licensed, you'll see that it has slightly different coloring and box style than our normal DAC kits. So standard DAC, you'll see this has the DAC logo on it. It wraps around because it's the new box art, so it has the box art that goes all the way around with the image. Unleash Your Inner Sparkle. It has information about how to diamond paint on the back. It has all of these NBC little motifs on it. And then you will see the Diamond Art Club logo again, as well as information about the warranty. And then my favorite little tidbit is there's a hidden Mickey on the side right before you see canvas information. So you'll see that this is a full drill canvas. That's pretty standard for Diamond Art Club. The canvas image again, I believe this is actually a rendering as I've started to look more and more at these boxes. 51 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust drills. I haven't had my coffee today. And a total of 46,864 diamonds. So it's not a super big canvas. It's not a super small canvas. I wouldn't call it bite size, and I wouldn't call it large. So that's your box. One of the things I noticed in my Hail to the Pumpkin King video, and I'll make note of it here in case you haven't seen that one, is this box has one of those market retail kind of hanger tabs on it. I have not seen that on any other boxes, so I'm interested to see if this is going to be intentionally sent to retail stores, and that was built into the design. Just thought it was kind of cool, kind of interesting. You'll see on the top it says Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And then on the bottom, you will see, if it wants to focus, information about the canvas again. So if you stack your canvases vertically on a shelf, so here's your box. DAC boxes now have an outer box and then an inner box or an inner shell that they come in so your canvases don't get crushed in shipping. Inside of here, we're going to take a look at the toolkit. We're going to look at this little envelope which holds your colors. We're going to look at the canvas. I've actually done a sneak peek in here already, and I'm also going to give a disclaimer. This is a canvas that had a printing error or a manufacturer's error and has the little red lines on the printed pasting area. We'll talk more about that, but I want to give a disclaimer before I ever get into it. So let's get into the toolkit though. Toolkit is the new DAC toolkit. You'll see in here it has the new applicator. It's a white applicator, and it's going to have putty in it. It's got extra putty, it's got the tray, and it's got the stopper, and it's got baggies. So we'll go one by one. You have the new pen, which actually comes off when you're going to refill putty, but you pull straight across and it will take the lid off. You have a 4 multi-placer on the back, which can actually be replaced with a 7. Anything you have that is just like push and poke. There's also a brass single placer in the bag as well, which I can show you. You have 15 baggies if you want to hold on to extra drills. This is your tray. It is a stackable, closable tray. And in here you'll see you have extra putty, a brass tip, a 7 multi-placer, and wax. And this is the envelope, which is going to house information about diamond painting. It's going to house information about your kit. It's going to house information and stickers about kitting up. It also has information about the socials, and we're going to see in here it has a coupon code. Never pay retail for Diamond Art Club, y'all. Just don't. You don't need to. They give you coupons everywhere. So, tips and tricks about diamond painting. Kit contents again, which we've already gone over. This is your sticker sheet. So, this is a sticker, this is a sticker, this is a sticker. Here's all your content stickers for kitting up. These are your standard colors. Is going to be colors 1 through 43 actually. Let me get you back into focus. So your standard colors are going to be 1 through 43, and I say that because 6,000 colors from DAC are actually colors that are made in-house and formulated for in-house to be custom colors. So you have 1 through 43 are standard DMC colors, and then 44, 45 are custom and house colors. And then we have our specialty drills. So we have the 2 ABs, which are 46, 47, and then 48 through 51 are going to be fairy drills. So in total, we have 6 specialty drills, and we're going to pull those and look at them specifically after we look at the colorway. I'm going to quickly grab the canvas, and I will be right back. So just to be super transparent and to give this disclaimer again, I do want to state that this is one of the canvases from Diamond Art Club that has the manufacturing defect where the red lines were printed on the other side of this canvas, and when I lift it up, it is going to have red lines on the pasting canvas. I have already contacted DAC. I'm going to probably talk about this in a different video. They were able to work with me and get my situation fixed in less than an hour. So there are a lot of different options that they're working with people on, but I want to be super clear in this unboxing that this is a canvas that has those marks on it. So you will see it. They may have marks on all of them. They might have marks on some of them. They may be rerunning them. I don't know because I'm not DAC. But just know that if you buy this canvas today, which is October 18th, you might have a canvas that has this. So just be aware of that, okay? So, DAC canvas detail. You're going to have information about your canvas and your SKU and just general dimensions on the bottom left of all DAC canvases. So image, SKU, name, size, and typically the artist information. So I'm a little surprised on here that it doesn't say Disney, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. You'll have the Disney logo on this one just because it's licensed. I think that's kind of cool. Social information as well as the hashtag. So if you want to post your finished images or your work in progress, you have information about the lifetime warranty, and you will always have a key on the bottom right and a key on the top left. In addition, you'll see that this has scalloped edges on it, and even though it's kind of curling up, if you were to roll this canvas backwards, it would be pretty self-flattening. I think that's kind of nice. The back is super velvety, and it's super lush, so you get kind of spoiled with that while you're working. And then you have the actual canvas image and pasting area itself. So these cellophane covers are perforated. You'll see actually they do have the pink markings on them. Standard, and not in this weird kind of product defect accident situation. The pink is on top so you can see it, and you can just kind of either you can start it with scissors, that's what I've done sometimes just at the very bottom, or you can fold it back really gently and then pull, and they should pull really clean and come off really clean. So I haven't had issues with them tearing, so that's maybe just what works for me. I don't know. The image itself, again, this is Jack and Sally. This is kind of a traditional Jack and Sally image. Jack's on the right, Sally's on the left, and I'm actually going to try and bring you in a little bit more to see if we can get even more detail on this so I can point out where all of the special drills are. So as we go through this canvas, I am going to specifically be trying to point out all of the specialty drills for you. So I can already see on Sally's sleeve, we have specialty drills here. So hearts and diamonds. We're going to be looking for down arrows and what I call hillsides and carrots, as well as stars. So red is going to be in Sally's hair. I don't even have to think about that. So all of Sally's hair is going to have ABs in it. ABs are going to be in the shoulder here on the sleeve. Down arrow, I'm not quite sure. It's going to be on Jack's arms and possibly in other places that we haven't seen yet. And we are going to have some fairy dust, it looks like, in here. So fairy dust all in the swirls and in the roses. And again, I think it's just so sweet that there's hearts built into this design because it's Sally and Jack and the romance. You know the story. Lots of fairy dust in the faces and the bodies and the hands. And this is not AB, it appears to be just a like stark white for the eyes on Sally, but her face is highlighted. Jack is, it appears to be all white and gray, and there is some pops around the edges of fairy dust drills. So let's get this bent back. There we go, so we can see it a little better. If you take a look in terms of color blocking, give me 1 second, I'm gonna call in support. There we go. If you look in terms of color blocking on this canvas, you'll see that this is going to be a canvas which requires a ton of 310 placement. So if that's something you care about, like you'll see all in here, then you might want to take that into account if it's not your jam. It is my jam. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. You'll see the trees are in here, and then there's some just kind of, I guess, lines or streaks of color blocking as well as the hill. Otherwise, almost all of your confetti is going to be down in here. So there's a lot of line work, and again, in the swirl work with Jack and Sally. If you're familiar with these characters, you know what I'm talking about already. It's going to be in the details. So that's kind of what you're looking at in terms of color blocking versus confetti. I think that this is a pretty good balance. You're going to be zooming around on the top, and you're going to be doing a lot of multi-placing through the bottom right, because that's going to be straight lines. So overall, I think this is going to be a pretty fast canvas to complete, even if actually you're a single placer, because you can just do checkerboard all the way through, just boom, 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 boom. Other than that, I think it's just really cute canvas. I am a Halloween girl. I am a Nightmare Before Christmas girl, so I have bias, but really super cute. One thing I do want to show you before I show you the actual drills, I'm just going to be super transparent, and I'm going to show you the situation that's going on with the red lines. A lot of people in the Facebook groups have already shown it, but if this is your place to look at this canvas and see how you're feeling about whether or not you want to step into the pink line situation, here's a look at it. You'll see that the pasting area, the pasting area does have the pink lines on it. This is a dark canvas, so it's not nearly as affected as some of the lighter ones, but you'll see it is there. So if that's something that's going to bum you out, or you feel like you need to make accommodations for, please do. There are ways to mitigate this with something like the mica method, which I can link to. I think Jade from Jade Gym Shop might have a really good video on that. But if that's something you want to work with, or you want to make a decision based on that, take a look at this and see how you feel. So again, a really good example, that's right here on the edge of the pasting area by the legend. But let's get into the drills. I don't think that this colorway is coming as any surprise to anyone. You have Sally's and you have Jack's. So a lot of black. I'm going to go through when I open this up to pull out specialty drills. I'm going to count the number of bags of black and 310 just so you can know. But overall, I would say that this is just your standard Nightmare Before Christmas colorway. Really cute. Again, this is a pretty small kit. This does not weigh a lot, so it's going to be a fun, quick one. Okay, before I put it on camera and I pull them on camera, does anyone guess how many bags of black 310 there are? I'll give you a second. There are 5. So you have 5 bags of 310, which is about 1 bag per 1,000 drills on this canvas. Which makes sense, right? For ABs, you have this yellow AB, which again is kind of highlighting areas like Sally's dress, Sally's sleeve. You have this beautiful AB, which is going to highlight areas like Sally's hair primarily. That's where I found it. You have this beautiful fairy dust, which is going to highlight areas like Sally's dress again. And it is kind of a complement to the AB. You have this beautiful pink fairy dust drill, which is going to highlight areas of the rose and the dress and swirly areas on the dress. You have this fairy dust drill, which I believe was highlighting areas of shadow in areas like Sally and Jack's outfit and things like that. And then the white obviously is going to highlight areas like Jack and his hands and Sally's forehead and areas like that. In addition, I pulled the two 6000 colors just because this is something I find interesting from DAC. This is a purple that appears to kind of pop up just as highlights, and this is a blue that I found, I believe, in Sally's dress primarily, which is kind of cool to see the colors that DAC is mixing in-house. So that is your unboxing for Jack and Sally. Overall, I think it's a really cool kit. I mean, it does have that one thing about having the pasting areas, but that's something that's really easily fixed with Mica Method. If you have any questions about this kit, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!